Where was the first Olympic Games held? Every 4 years, the world eagerly anticipates a grand event that ignites passions and showcases human prowess, the Olympic Games, one of the most famous spectacles of human excellence. Launched in 1896, the International Olympic Committee, headquartered in Paris at the time, saw Paris as a leading contender to host the inaugural Games. However, Greece, with its rich civilization and being the birthplace of the Olympic Games, couldn't resist vying against Paris. Ultimately, Greece triumphed over Paris and became the host country for the first Olympic Games. So, where in Greece would the government host this grand event? The plan swiftly materialized: the Panathenaic Stadium in Athens. Built at the end of the 17th century with funding from Athenian merchants Zappos and Avrov, the stadium could accommodate 40,000 spectators, deemed sufficient at the time. Just when everything seemed settled, an unexpected setback nearly delayed the Olympics and jeopardized Greece's hosting rights. Greece had only gained formal independence in 1829, leaving the newly sovereign nation financially weak, unable to afford the Games. Prime Minister Trikoupis firmly proposed postponing the Olympics. Upon hearing this news, IOC Secretary-General Coubertin and IOC President Vikelas were alarmed. They rushed to Athens, urging the young Greek Crown Prince to resolve the issue. Convinced by their pleas, the Crown Prince approved the Olympics to proceed as planned, while Prime Minister Trikoupis resigned under pressure. The next challenge: with just 2 years until the Olympics, where would the funds come from? The Olympic Organizing Committee turned to the public, launching a nationwide fundraising campaign, persuading people through speeches that everyone was a creator of the Olympics. The Greek government also took action, issuing a set of commemorative stamps featuring themes from the ancient Olympics. Remarkably, the stamps were priced higher than their face value, yet they were eagerly sought after. This unwittingly introduced a new fundraising method for the Olympics. Henceforth, every host country would issue commemorative stamps before the Games. But the Greek populace was impoverished. Their contributions alone wouldn't suffice. Fortunately, a Greek tycoon named George Avrov stepped forward, donating 1 million drachmas to resolve the funding issue. Thanks to Avrov's support, the Panathenaic Stadium underwent renovations, and in his honor, a statue was erected at the stadium entrance. On April 6, 1896, at 3 p.m., the first Summer Olympics ceremoniously opened in Athens. 13 countries, 311 athletes entered the Panathenaic Stadium, with Greece boasting the largest contingent of 230 athletes, comprising 1/3 of all participants. In the brief 10-day event, numerous world records were set. A memorable incident occurred on the U-shaped track of the Panathenaic Stadium, becoming a topic of amusement. In the 100-meter race, while all athletes stood or crouched at the starting line, American athlete Burke adopted an odd posture, what is now known as a crouching start. Initially ridiculed by the crowd, they were astonished as Burke sprinted ahead and clinched victory. On April 15th, the closing ceremony took place at the Panathenaic Stadium, where King George I awarded medals to the winning athletes. Interestingly, due to the Greeks of that era equating gold with gambling, the champions of the first Olympics didn't receive gold medals but silver ones, while silver and bronze were awarded to second and third place respectively, adding another peculiar aspect to the inaugural Olympics.